Buddha walked among the trees, sunlight streaming through the leaves, his footsteps soft and deliberate, each step a meditation. A disciple approached him, his face lined with worry, his heart heavy with questions that sought answers he could not find. A farmer, his brow furrowed with worry, approached Buddha hesitantly. "Great teacher," he said, "my burdens grow heavier with each passing day." "Desire," Buddha said, his voice calm like still waters, "is born from our longing to grasp what is fleeting." The disciple nodded, his eyes reflecting the turmoil within, a storm of yearning that refused to settle or subside. "My crops fail to yield. My children disobey. My wife quarrels with me endlessly. I am consumed by suffering." Buddha's steady gaze held the farmer's attention. His expression radiated both kindness and clarity, like moonlight on tranquil waters. "Each human has their unique troubles," Buddha began, "like stones carried in a sack, some heavy, others light, yet all burdens." "But, teacher," the farmer implored, "must I always carry these stones? Is there no way to lighten this weary load?" Buddha gestured to his disciples, signaling silence. His words emerged thoughtfully, like droplets from a spring, each resonating deeply. "Life brings 84 problems to everyone. Resolve some, endure others, but eliminate one, the belief that life holds no troubles." The disciples exchanged glances, intrigued by the wisdom unfolding before them. Their anticipation mirrored the tension of the farmer's curiosity. Buddha then placed a small pebble into the farmer's hand. "Perceive this pebble as a single worry, a reflection of your mind," he continued. "Grasp tightly this pebble. Feel its weight pressing into your palm. Sense how holding it becomes consuming with time." The farmer's hand clenched tightly around the pebble. His muscles tensed as discomfort began mounting from his relentless grip. Buddha's soothing voice drew their attention back. "This pebble symbolizes clinging to desires, expectations, and fears which amplify suffering. Releasing the pebble," Buddha said, "let go. Notice freedom emerge as grasping ceases. A burden lifts as attachment ends." The farmer opened his hand, allowing the pebble to tumble softly to the ground. Relief washed over him, a surprising sensation. "You carry burdens by choice," Buddha explained. "Release the belief you must clutch them, and freedom naturally takes its place." The disciples murmured in agreement, struck by the simplicity and depth of Buddha's teaching. Wisdom manifested as simplicity and light. Letting go is not abandonment, but acceptance, Buddha continued. Life holds challenges, yet peace arises when the heart is unburdened. Buddha spoke calmly. Daily reflect upon what troubles you, rather than resist or react. Practice embracing and releasing each day's challenges. The farmer bowed deeply. "I am grateful for your wisdom. I will strive to let go of the need for perfection." Disciples absorbed the teaching, reflecting upon their burdens. Acceptance and clarity grew within their minds. Like flowers blossoming toward the sun, Buddha encouraged them. "Begin mornings in quiet meditation. Suffering," Buddha began, "is not born of desire alone. It is nourished by craving, the chain that binds us to illusions." One disciple, Rahul, raised his voice timidly, his heart heavy with the guilt of craving, his soul yearning for liberation. "Master," Rahul spoke, his tone uncertain, "I crave wealth and recognition, but they bring neither joy nor peace." Thus, Buddha taught the gentle art of letting go. His disciples began practicing daily, transforming their lives through newfound freedom. The ripple of his words carried farther, touching countless lives. The world glimmered brighter with peace, as wisdom quietly spread. Another day, beneath the Bodhi tree, Buddha sat serenely, sunlight filtering through leaves, casting patterns upon the ground. A young monk approached Buddha hesitantly, his face troubled. "Master," he began, I suffer greatly from harsh words spoken against me. Buddha gestured for the monk to sit nearby. His gaze, calm and compassionate, enveloped the disciples who gathered closely around him. Tell me, Buddha said, what words have wounded you? Let us examine them together. As we would a thorn embedded deeply. The monk spoke, his voice trembling. A villager mocked my appearance, insulted my worth, and claimed I was unfit to follow your teachings. Buddha's expression remained serene, his words measured and steady. Your pain arises from the echoes of his anger within your heart. The disciples listened attentively, their minds absorbing the depth of Buddha's wisdom as sunlight dances upon rippling water. Buddha continued, anger reflects the suffering of its bearer. It spreads like flames if we respond with anger of our own. Master, the monk said, how should I react to such harshness? Must I remain silent and endure pain without response? Buddha picked up a fallen leaf and held it gently. Let me show you, through this leaf, the way of kindness. He explained, a leaf falls gracefully, carried by wind, unresisting, like the leaf. Practice letting go of anger's weight. The disciples exchanged thoughtful glances, moved by Buddha's analogy, its simplicity resonating with their hearts. Carry no hatred, Buddha said. Respond with compassion instead. May your heart remain like a tranquil lake, undisturbed. He placed the leaf upon the monk's palm. This leaf is light because it does not cling. Be light within. The monk bowed deeply, his voice trembling. Master, how can my heart become this lake, reflecting peace instead of pain? Buddha closed his eyes briefly, then opened them slowly. Reflect upon kindness each day. Root yourself deeply within compassion's soil. He shared a practice, saying, when faced with harshness, breathe deeply, whisper within, I choose love, for hatred burdens the soul. Visualize the tranquility of a clear lake, Buddha continued. Let ripples fade into stillness, holding serenity despite the storm. The monk held the leaf tightly, yet gently, as Buddha explained further. His heart opened gradually, like a blossoming lotus. Let go not of the memory, but the resentment it carries, Buddha said. Let understanding guide your spirit towards peace. The disciples murmured in agreement, touched by the transformative power of Buddha's words. They vowed to embrace his teachings wholeheartedly. Buddha's gaze swept over them like the gentle wind, carrying his wisdom farther. Compassion bloomed like fields of golden flowers. We will encounter anger, insult, rejection, Buddha reminded them. Choose always to be the lotus within the muddy water. The monk bowed once more, his face serene. He whispered, Master, your teachings have washed away my pain and confusion. Departing, the monk carried new clarity. Buddha watched him go, his presence unwavering. The Bodhi tree stood witness to their exchange. Through this lesson, Buddha imparted the practice of compassion. His disciples began transforming their hearts, radiating peace and kindness. Thus, Buddha taught the mirror of compassion. His wisdom spread farther, illuminating countless hearts like the stars above. Another day, as dawn broke over the meadow, Buddha walked quietly, his disciples following behind, eager for his wisdom. The morning air carried the songs of birds. Buddha paused near a single wildflower, its petals vibrant in sunlight. Turning to the disciples, Buddha said, observe this flower closely. It blooms without clinging, living fully in its fleeting moment. A merchant approached, his face lined with worry. Master, he said, I am burdened by regrets of my past failures. Buddha beckoned him to sit beside the wildflower. His presence, calm and grounding, invited the merchant's mind to quiet. The merchant continued, my past haunts me, and my future worries consume me. I struggle to find peace in the present. Buddha's voice flowed gently, like a stream. Happiness blooms where your feet are planted. Do not wander in past shadows or future illusions. The disciples leaned closer, their curiosity piqued by Buddha's metaphor. His teachings unfolded like petals of profound simplicity. Buddha pointed to the flower. Its beauty exists now, not tomorrow, not yesterday. Its life is complete in this present moment. The merchant frowned slightly. Master, how can I anchor my mind in the present? How can I escape the pull of time? Buddha plucked a single blade of grass and placed it in the merchant's palm. Let this grass teach you its wisdom, he explained. The blade grows where it is rooted. Each day, it stretches toward the sun, living fully in its place. The merchant studied the blade in silence. Buddha's gaze held him, radiating the clarity of his words. Like sunlight piercing clouds. The past and future are like fleeting clouds, Buddha said. They cannot be grasped, yet they distract from life's essence. Buddha shared a daily practice. Choose one mundane activity. Observe each sensation fully. Whisper softly, I am here, fully present. The disciples murmured in reflection, contemplating Buddha's words. The simplicity of the practice resonated deeply. Like echoes of a bell, Buddha stood and walked slowly. The merchant followed, still holding the blade of grass, seeking to embody Buddha's wisdom. Pausing, Buddha said, even as you walk, feel your steps. Observe their rhythm. Let awareness anchor you to this precious moment. The merchant bowed deeply. Master, your words are a light in my darkness. I will practice finding joy where I stand. Buddha smiled softly, his presence unwavering. The disciples absorbed his teachings, minds blooming like flowers kissed by rain. Through this interaction, Buddha imparted the path of present joy. His wisdom spread outward, touching lives and transforming hearts. His disciples began their practice, letting go of time's pull, embracing life as it unfolded with each passing moment. Thus, Buddha's teachings became ripples of enlightenment, spreading serenity and clarity to all who heard his timeless words. Thank you for watching. Buddha's teachings are always with you. Subscribe to our channel and we will see you in the next video.